Okay, we got Two of Cups. It's a connection here. Queen of Inspiration. Someone's very focused here. Ooh, we got something new. I see somebody very positive, someone who looks at the bright side. So we have something new here. Someone's inspired. Maybe you're inspiring someone or you're inspired by someone else. But look at this happiness and joy. Very nice. Some of you, the energy of the Queen of Wands is someone who generally knows what they want. So some of you want something new. And it looks like it's coming in, but it's clarity, happiness, positive energy, high vibrational, wanting that kind of connection. Some of you may have turned your back on someone here. Okay, looking for someone new, but there is a connection. Look at that. We have a single person, someone who's feeling a little independent, but it's an energy of someone who's open. You see, open for something new. There's got to be more than this. Look at all these roses coming in. So this is all about someone who's open, someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's time for something new. Beautiful. Yeah, we have an Emperor energy. Could be a feminine who's in an Emperor energy. Okay, could be it is a masculine energy. Aries is the Emperor. So some of you, I do see Leo. I see Virgo. Yeah, like I say, it could still be a masculine energy. So something has ended. A painful period in someone's life is over. Nice. So this is good. It looks like focusing on new. So some of you, you know what you want. Not settling. You'd rather be single unless you have a connection, soulmate connection, best friends. Yeah, lovely connection. And that looks like what's happening because we have an ending. Somebody here has ended something. It was painful and they are single. So it could be a masculine energy. This card shows mostly feminine energies. Yeah, or images. So let's have a look at this Two of Emotion. Why is this here? See, it's a connection. There's some kind of connection. Yeah, you got an opportunity here. Invitation. Yeah, some of you are wise, discerning, speaking truth. Some of you may have cut somebody out. Now you're ready for new. But it has to do with truth and being discerning. Okay, being wise. Somebody here is funny, witty, very charming. Very, very charming energy. Yeah, nice. This could be someone giving someone advice too. We'll see. Let's have a look at the Sun. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here? Oh yeah, someone's getting a lot of attention. But this is also energy of someone who's very, very wise, someone who's learned. The Sword is up. Someone who protects themselves, protects what's theirs. So if somebody comes in just looking for attention, this is likely what's being left behind. We have Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Now, it doesn't mean these have to be the signs. Okay, this is just the energy. It's someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best, but something here wasn't successful. So someone's been cut out. I feel like you have a new opportunity. So it's just telling you, okay, to be that Queen of Wands. Someone's feeling inspired here. Maybe even by yourself, or it's yourself that way. But this is also an energy of someone coming in here. You say planning, preparing. Yeah, it's an energy of not chasing. Someone's learned something to not chase. See, don't chase. It doesn't serve. So, but this is also someone's feeling hopeful. There's hope here. Yeah, everything someone could want here. So I do feel someone here is definitely letting go of some pride and ego, whether it's yourself or someone else here. Let go of pride and ego. Yeah, don't be afraid to be open, to let someone know you're single, you're open. Yeah, something has ended. I feel some of you have ended a situation, or it's like you already know you've learned something. And it could, like I say, learning not to chase. But if someone comes towards you, it's about recognizing that. So some of you, there's a situation that didn't serve. So it's about letting it go. Now there's this energy of hope. Yeah, you've got change. Something here may have changed you forever, but there's this beautiful change coming. Wow. Tell me about the Emperor. Who is the Emperor? Oh, someone who longs for love. You may have a new crush, someone longing for love. Tell me more about the Emperor energy. The Emperor energy. Yeah, somebody putting in a lot of work here. Somebody building, focusing a lot on work, but it's someone putting in effort. Someone's perfecting their craft, their skill. Someone's very picky, very particular. Oh yeah. Tell me about this Ten of Voices. Yeah, it's a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. Ooh, we got someone longing for love. There's a feminine energy here. Ooh, it's telling you to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know the person you're seeking. Okay, or who's seeking you. Yeah, you're about to go down this path. See, it's an energy of acknowledging what someone brings to the table, the skills. So it's about cooperating, compromising, compatibility. It's about spending time together, doing things together. See, some of you have someone who wouldn't spend time with you. They only came in when they wanted attention. You're releasing it. Some of you may be letting go of pride and ego. And if it isn't yourself, it's someone else. I do see Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. So there's a lot of bold energy, a lot of fiery energy. Oh yeah, look what we've got here. I'm going to move these over because these cards all came out when I shuffled here. And boy, oh boy, do they make sense. This is a house, a home, a reason to celebrate. Someone's working on their house and home. You know, there's someone's getting ready for change here. This is someone who's single. This is someone who I feel is ready to move forward here. Just kind of go with the flow. It's time for change. You can probably feel this change coming. So it's saying, but if you already know the person you're seeking, this is someone coming in. Look at that King and Queen of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And we have, I mean, there's some Taurus energy. You got to, I mean, this is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Some of you might start getting a lot of attention here. So like I say, people coming in giving you a lot of attention, but I feel like you're not interested in the type of attention that you get from some people. Okay, it's like I say, being discerning, being wise, trusting your inner knowing. This person also trusting their inner knowing. I feel like you know this person. Now they could be a friend, or there could be a mutual friend. This could be a friend giving someone advice. So it has to do with truth. Someone's seeing truth. And I see happiness, emotional fulfillment. Someone's getting ready to get themselves out there again. Somebody with good morals, values, they speak truth. So this is the King of Rods. This is someone who knows, see it, what this person, it's like two people who want someone who knows what they want. Someone who's compatible, someone who's creative. It's an energy of someone to build with, to go down this path. Someone to spend time with, to do things. So it could be a friend's first situation, possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a friend of a friend telling someone to go after, to get this going, to hurry up here, because this person's looking at all this energy and they're trusting their inner knowing. Someone here, I mean, this could be a friend, somebody here, a motherly figure. So there's something here about privacy, someone keeping it all in, trusting their inner knowing. So I feel like you and this person know each other. If you don't, you're going to, or it's this person. Who is this Queen of Swords? Let's just clear that up, because often that's just an energy of someone here. It's an energy of truth. Oh yeah, something new. Everything very clear. Look at that new. There's clarity. There's truth. Something here. There's some kind of truth that's making you happy. I'm seeing happiness. Two people who are high vibrational. There's an attraction. So I feel like you got a person who knows what they want. I do see faith, morals, values. This is what someone's seeing. They're trusting their intuition. It's like they already know. Someone's told someone, but they're keeping it all to themselves, not saying anything. So there's little privacy, or maybe even a secret admirer. You may have someone who admires you secretly. I mean, it's almost like both people. Interesting. Tell me more about the Star. Yeah, this is a connection. See mutual feelings. It's an energy of attention, but it's about going after it. Some of you definitely have cut somebody out at some point because they just came in when they wanted attention, or they weren't giving you any attention. So now I feel some of you have cut them out, and I do see connecting with someone else, and I feel the feelings are mutual. It's like you both already know. So really interesting. Or someone's telling someone they are. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it's all about love. Two people building each other up, feeling confident. See, working together, teamwork. team player, going down this path, spending time, doing things together. Somebody is learning something here about what you do, what you want, what makes you happy. Yeah, this is someone who knows what makes them happy, because I feel they're feeling happy. But you can see the lovers, the bond, the connection. Somebody wants to connect. This is an Emperor. Tell me more about the lovers. Yeah, you got, someone's moving on here, but I feel there's change. Yeah, something sudden, a lot of chemistry. It's like you both know. There's chemistry, very high vibrational. See, a shock, a surprise. Someone's finding something out about someone. This person's finding out about you, and it's making them happy. Oh, yeah. Tell me more about the Tower. Yeah, it's a person who's curious, but see, they've learned something. And this is someone who just kind of kept this to themselves. Yeah, but it's like you both know. You already know. Yeah, we have a person taking a leap of faith. So someone's moved on from a situation, leaving the single life behind, going down this path. You got change coming. Beautiful, positive change. This could be a new person, but you might know each other. It's possible, friend of a friend or a mutual friend. And I've been seeing a lot of this. It doesn't have to be. Could be two people just letting go of their pride and ego. And this is, King and Queen of Wands often have a little bit of ego because they get a lot of attention because they're very charming and very creative. But it's really interesting. I feel someone's kind of creating their own world. They're going down this path. But I see this house, this home. Something has ended. A painful period in someone's life's over. They've moved on. They're single. Or someone's finding this out about you or vice versa. But this person's looking at this. See, it's about living in the moment, taking a risk. This is someone ready to take a risk here. Yeah, it's time to make a move. Yeah, it's about no longer invested in anything from the past, but it's showing interest. This is someone who's, seeing that there's some kind of interest, if someone's interested, but they're going to invest in this, and they're hoping this risk pays off. If you took a risk, if you're the feminine, you took a risk and it didn't serve you, I'm going to tell you, you've got another opportunity. It could be the same person coming back around, but I feel most of you have moved on. It's new, bright, shiny new, a lovely connections, friends first. The feelings are mutual, seeing eye to eye. It's two people filling each other's cup. So I love this, giving each other attention. Yeah, this is two people who like a lot of attention, but it's going to be just the two of you. If you have several people coming in giving you attention or vice versa, I feel that all's coming to an end because it's a choice between two people. Yep, two single people. It's time for change. And it's also with the Queen of Cups here too. It's just going with the flow, living in the moment, playful, youthful, having a good time. So someone's feeling pretty excited with the Fool, with the Tower. Someone's ego may have taken a hit at some point too. But it's all about letting go of the ego, okay? Letting go of that pride. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Someone's planning and preparing, hoping for the best. See, they're seeing someone with good morals, lifestyle. They're learning things, how someone lives, their day-to-day life. There's a need for change, restructuring, schedules, routines. Someone's trying to learn something. I feel there's other people here involved for sure. Just talking, friends, that kind of thing. See, a cycle's ended, a new cycle beginning. This is where something goes in both people's favor. The timing. See, this is two people single at the same time, both ready for something new. So it's possible both of you have left something behind. Okay, it's a bit of a journey. I do see this journey in love. Someone breaking free, cutting someone out. Now it's time for new. And I actually feel this person's in the similar energy, mutual energy. This is crazy. Two people single at the same time. So it's a whole new cycle. Someone can't believe their good luck. They're excited. Oh my gosh. Tell me more about let's do the King of Swords first. What is this person? They're very analytical. They speak truth. They're honest. They have good morals, but that's what they're seeing. Yeah, they're playing it safe. They're a little cautious. See, someone was a little full of themselves. They kind of assumed that maybe you would chase after them because they're used to being chased. King of Wands, Queen of Wands often get chased, but they also don't mind chasing. So that's what's interesting. But this is someone who was a little full of themselves. They kept everything in. They kind of assumed. So someone's ego took a hit, but they're now looking at this. Okay, they're looking at. They feel lucky, like they feel a little like a fool, but they're letting it go, and they're going to take this leap of faith. So this person probably conducted themselves in a way, but they've learned something. They've learned something from this. And I'll tell you, if it is someone who kept something to themselves and didn't say anything, they're going to speak truth. But I feel it's more than likely something that you've both gone through. You're both ready for new. And like I say, good luck and timing. Beautiful energy. Yeah, we got someone here who's feeling sad, feeling lonely. See, left out in the cold, lack, all the lack in their life. This is someone who wants love. See, feeling lonely, but you're single at the same time. So there's been some negative energy. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's soul searching their life path, going within. Someone here has been spending a lot of time alone, feeling lonely, focusing a lot on work, not really focusing on their love life, but that's changing. So we have a person looking for clues and looking for answers here. Oh yeah, there's the light, the aha moment, the truth, victory. See, this could be a victory. Someone's feeling, but I actually feel somebody was assuming they were going to have a victory at some point and they didn't because they were full of themselves a little. They're too much ego and pride. They were assuming. So this is someone who's learned a valuable lesson. But I still feel, and it could be them coming back around, but it's an energy of moving on from lack and loneliness. This is someone feeling more confident. Someone's taming the beast within themselves. So this is somebody who was definitely feeling very negative and alone. It's two people, single, alone. This is someone looking at what's lacking in their life. It's time to let go of this sadness and negativity. Somebody assumed somebody was lacking maybe money, finances, only being shocked and finding out something else here. So that's where their pride took a hit. See, putting on the brakes, taking another look, literally a screeching halt. But I love this because it's like when someone walks in the room, the person's head, flips around and they're looking at this differently. So, but yeah, so someone here is definitely, taking another look, getting a closer look at this situation. Someone wants to get close, like they want to get close here. But I do feel they're, feeling a little insecure. Often people who are insecure kind of, wear that pride on their sleeve, and they don't show their inner self, because this is often someone who's very happy on the inside or on the outside, but not very happy on the inside. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's two people because of loneliness. But I honestly feel the feminine's definitely more positive. This person, something happened to them, obviously. But they're definitely taking a look, and they're coming in to take the lead, taking control. Yeah. Oh yeah, Emperor energy. See, leaving this negativity, this lack behind. I wouldn't be surprised if something devastated happened. It's over. It was a 10 of voices, painful period in someone's life. But they're single, they're lonely. This is someone who doesn't want to be alone. They don't want to live alone. But they definitely have that energy of kind of being chased. They're used to being chased. I feel like you're probably not chasing, or if you did, it didn't serve. This person may have felt there was something there. So just take what resonates. Tell me more about the King of Wands. This person's manifesting all the energies of the kings, which is good. They've learned a lot. Yeah, we have the Empress now. The Empress is always open to talk, open to new ideas, always kind, compassionate. So something here is forgivable, because I feel like you're both finding out some truths. But for most of you, I feel it's just breaking free from a connection, cutting someone out, seeing the truth and moving on. And you just got a new person coming in, but this is the paths you've been on. We have an Emperor and Empress energy. Look at that. Someone's moving on, taking the lessons they learned, avoiding a disaster. But there's all this time in between where some things are calming down. So this does look like a person who's definitely cut somebody out too. Someone who wasn't compatible, or they just didn't get along, whatever the issues. But I still feel, like I say, they're being very cautious, careful what they wish for. But like I say, I do feel somebody was a little full of themselves, or they felt that way about yourself. Yeah, pretty interesting. That's pride and ego. That's the Emperor and the Empress. You see? Letting go of the pride, the ego. It's not assuming. Yeah, but I feel the feelings are mutual. It's really interesting. I love this because this is two people who have learned from past mistakes. I feel leaving this lack and loneliness behind here. Yeah, and I really feel, I'm going to grab this other deck. Tell me more about this King of Wands. This is what the King of Wands wants, is the Empress. This is what they're seeing, the shock, the surprise. Like they can't believe it. They can't believe their good luck. They're really excited. This is someone who wants to do things. They want to get to know you. So this is a person who's definitely leaving all that behind, whatever it was. And more than likely, both of you. You know, you've got, I was going to say earlier, when I see this is a gentleman. This is somebody being a gentleman. Maybe they weren't at some point. I don't know. But it depends if this is someone coming back around. But I really feel the cycle has ended. I feel two people single at the same time. So I feel like you kind of know each other. Maybe you're friends of friends or acquaintances. See, getting acquainted and maybe reacquainted for some of you. But this person's a gentleman. And this has been coming up a lot. It's recognizing gentleman. Someone who takes the lead. And that's what this person does. And I do think this is someone wanting to connect and spend time, to do things with you, to get to know you. This is someone who will pick you up, take you home, keep you safe. So someone, I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone wanting to know where someone lives, because they're learning all these things. Tell me more about this King of Wands. What else do we need to know? Oh yeah, they want a flowers, bouquet, a gentleman. Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's seeing the Queen of Pentacles, someone very gracious. Yeah, look at that. This is someone, see the gentleman. You got if you're leaving someone behind that was negative or not right for you or ghosted you, ignored you, whatever it is, your time in between, things calming down, definitely a healing energy. And you've got this Emperor, this gentleman coming in. If you're the feminine, if you're the masculine, it's really the same because you're both high vibrational. But I see somebody who's happy on the outside, not very happy on the inside. So that's where I feel there's this energy of somebody going through this healing. Yeah, the Tower again, confirmation, Six of Pentacles. This is a communication. You're going to be shocked and surprised when this person reaches out. But I'm going to tell you, they're shocked. You're both single at the same time. And I do feel there was something devastating that happened, I don't know, to yourself or both of you. But this is the journey I feel like you've been on, the journey. This is your love journey. So interesting. But the Empress is open. The Empress is open to connect, kind, compassion. Something is forgivable. There's something forgivable here. This is somebody that forgives, someone who is confident, kind, compassionate. So there's something that's worth forgiving. But I do see some of you have a situation you've cut out where it's not. It's not so much you forgive, because the Empress always forgives, but you're also releasing someone and letting them go. They're not in your best interest. They don't have your best interests at heart. That's the person who comes in just looking for attention. So, but I feel like this masculine here is also cutting someone out. Similar reason. Yeah, life path, choice, decision, crossroads. See, making a choice. Someone's leaving this in the past and going down this path. You're going to connect with this person. They want to spend time. They want to do things with you. Yeah, they've left something behind that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. See, it's two people looking for something new. You're going to be single at the same time. If you don't know each other, you're going to get to know them. You're going to get acquainted. But for some of you, I actually feel reacquainted. I have to be honest. Yeah. I really feel like this person's a gentleman. It's here. I do feel, I see flowers. They want to know where you live. Yeah, this is somebody who comes in right, you see. It's dating, courting, doing things right. But right now there's just a lot of thinking. And I do think this person needs to change structure, schedules, routines, lifestyle. But it's a person, it has to do with having faith. This is someone who has faith in themselves that they've made the right choice. They've cut somebody out and walked away. See, they're seeking new. You're seeking the same thing this person's seeking. I did a reading like this the other day. Yep, there's the truth. See that aha moment with that light? Both of you, you're both of you are, I mean, you're mirroring each other here in a really big way. And I love that, because we know what that means with the Four of Wands, the mirroring, seeing truth, victory, win-win for both people. You're both single at the same time. If you knew this person sometime in the past, an acquaintance, it's possible this person never said anything. They may have wanted to reach out, maybe felt you were out of their league, or vice versa. Okay, so this is why I feel it's about letting all that go. Such a beautiful energy. So I'm wishing you guys the best. I'm going to grab just one more card here, or two. Yeah, there we go. So we have profound relationship, intimacy, romantic partnership. This is the profound is that tower, both of you. You see, you're seeing this win-win. This is someone going, what have I got to lose? I'm lonely. I don't want to live alone. I don't want to be alone. I'm tired of being single. Because this is someone who's been, I wouldn't be surprised if it's two people who've been single for a while. But the fact is you're coming together. You're both single at the same time. And that's what's interesting. So that's why I get this vibe that you already know each other in some way. Because I'm seeing kindness, compassion, nurturing, caring. This is somebody learning that you care. They've learned something. They're seeing truth. So, yeah, that's why I feel like you know each other. Spirituality. Yeah, it's a karmic relations over. And I do see sacrificial service and healing. So this is an energy of releasing, sacrificing. So this is an energy, I feel like some of you have dealt with somebody who didn't want to sacrifice or give anything. Very protective of everything that's yours, King and Queen of Swords. But I feel this is when there's lack and lonely, it's time to release that. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, healing. Like I say, and then we have independent, bravery, and passion. So someone's being brave, bold. See, it's two people who've been independent, but that are lonely. And I do feel all they do is work. Two people who work, they don't focus on their love life. Yeah, there's Sharon, life path lessons, journey. See, healing. So this is somebody two people who've been hurt. You're healing. You're going to come together at the right time with this person. Gorgeous. And then I see a combination of tension and flow, potential. A very good potential of this going with the flow. See, going with the flow. It's time for change. Yeah, it's definitely a physical attraction. Very rewarding. Lots of potential. If you can go with the flow, let go of the tension. Okay? Yeah. Oh, there is probably some sexual tension here, because I can see this passion, this energy of acknowledging here, this connection. There's going to be acknowledgement. So intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. It's about being receptive, yin and yang, the other half, the one. So this is also a very gorgeous energy. And I see spiritual growth. We have the Hermit, people who've gone within, healing, letting go of all this negative stuff from the past, insecurities, whatever it may be, pride, ego, all of it. It's all being left behind. And there we have the Sun, yin and yang. There we go. I'm telling you, you're mirroring this person. Yin and yang energies. And I'm going to show you for those who can't see. Where is it? See, there's definitely, like it says, a potential for a very rewarding experience. No risk, no reward, the Fool. What have you got to lose if you're lonely, right? Take a chance. Somebody here is going to take a chance. They're going to go for it here. So gorgeous. I'm wishing you guys the best here. I do feel there's a little sexual tension that's going to happen. But I do think this masculine energy, feminine, both have a lot of self-control. This is two mature people. But this person has self-control. They're mature. They're not expecting anything. They just want to spend time with you. They want to do things with you to see if you're compatible. So gorgeous. Take care. I wish you guys the best, and bye for now.